Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Boruto Explained, and today we got a new video for you about Zabuza Momochi, one of the antagonists of the Naruto franchise. And today we're going to be discussing how powerful he is. Now, Zabuza Momochi has a lot of feats in part 1. In part 2, he doesn't really do much in the war. Kakashi in the 4th division, I think that's the 4th division that Kakashi's with, easily take out Zabuza. More so Kakashi takes out Zabuza, actually. But we're going to be discussing Zabuza's feats and statements about him and what he's able to do. Starting with part 1, where most of his powerful feats are, where he's able to compete with Kakashi while Kakashi's wielding the Sharingan. Now, Kishimoto did state that, as he was making part 1 of Naruto, he was just going with the flow. He wasn't really going in depth with any of the abilities within the series, especially the Sharingan. So, because by this time around Zabuza in the Land of Waves arc, Kakashi should have known Mangekyo Sharingan due to the backstory we got in the anime of Shippuden between Kakashi and Obito. And I'm not gonna sit here and say Zabuza can compete with Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi because that's further from the case. But I will say that should have been the case in part 1 if Kishimoto went in depth with the abilities of the Sharingan rather than say it just copies Jutsu. But Zabuza in the Land of Waves arc is pretty impressive when he first shows up as the first major antagonist, where he's able to blitz Naruto, Sasuke, and all of Team 7, even Kakashi, and even at one point Water Prison, all of them, almost all of them, and outright stop Kakashi from even awakening the Sharingan, which shows a lot of. Basically, I'm showing a lot of his speed feats in the series, because basically Zabuza was pretty fucking fast in part 1, and pretty much Team 7 stood no chance without Kakashi, and even Kakashi was surprised at how strong Zabuza was. At when Zabuza first appeared, his blade came out of nowhere. His guillotine sword came out of nowhere, and Kakashi told all the Team 7 to watch out and whatnot. And Kakashi even notes that he cannot beat Zabuza without the Sharingan, which shows how, at the time, he couldn't beat Zabuza without the Sharingan. And this is evident by the fact that every time he'll face Zabuza, he'll always try to awaken the Sharingan. And that's the only way he can even do anything to Zabuza. And we see Zabuza blitz Kakashi while he's wielding the Sharingan in part 1, just completely, moves before Kakashi and anybody can even react, and able to go blow for blow with Kakashi. Now, this is Zabuza, no Keka Genkai, no nothing. Just water release, that's it. And a guillotine sword, that's it. So, and Kakashi, even in part 1, was above most of the other Jonin. Like, all the other Jonin stood no chance against Kakashi. And even Zabuza knows to Kakashi that, hey, you focus too much on the Sharingan. And Kakashi try to, get under Zabuza's skin saying you're afraid of the Sharingan. But, Zabuza knew that Kakashi stood no chance. And this is a compliment to Zabuza and his abilities, because Zabuza, Kakashi with the Sharingan gives you many abilities to do as you please against your opponent, depending on what the Sharingan is capable of and what powers it give you. But seeing how Zabuza is able to outspeed all of Team 7 in part 1 and basically move before anybody can even react just shows how formidable he was in part 1. Part 2, I can't say too much, but I'm going to get to part 2 later on. But in the manga pages I'm showing you, this is just all of the Land of Wave stuff. It's not in any particular order, but these are just important feats, like, Naruto and the rest of Team 7 being worried about Kakashi. Mind you, Kakashi's the strongest out of Team 7. Well, if you include Naruto and the Nine Tails, but and yet Kakashi's getting destroyed by Zabuza. And it's not until they reach the Great Naruto Bridge, before it was called the Great Naruto Bridge, where Kakashi unleashes the Lightning Blade, and I guess people can bring up the Lightning Blade and say Zabuza can't do nothing against the Lightning Blade. I mean, true, because he doesn't have a hard counter for the Lightning Blade. He doesn't have any Rasengan or anything like that. But but this is clearly the arc where Zabuza showcases his greatness. I mean, and this is a page to where I say he blitzed all of Team 7. Like, after Kakashi says that and awaken the Sharingan, he's just right in the middle of Team 7. Like, he's right there, ready to cut whatever. But protagonists, they have that plot armor, so, because at this point, all the Team 7 should have died. But, and even he was able to fight off the doppelgangers of Naruto. Now, these are the same doppelgangers that was able to take out Mizuki, who's a Chunin. Now, Mizuki is not on Zabuza's level in any way, but I'm just saying, for Naruto to learn a Jonin level jutsu, along with having the Nine Tails inside of him, and for Zabuza to even get around that, and take almost all the clones out, pretty impressive. Like I said, most of his feats come from the Land of Waves arc, because the War arc, as Edo Tensei, he doesn't really do that much. But yeah, and another testament to Zabuza's strength is the fact that he survived many stabs against him as he plowed through and blitzed many ninja just to get to, like, this chief of all the ninjas that double cross, because this chief guy double crossed Zabuza. I forgot his name. I really forgot his name because it was so long ago since I've seen this arc. But yeah, he blitzed all the ninjas, take them out, and then take out the big boss before he officially dies by Haku. That's just a testament to how strong and how durable he can be, and how much pain he can take. And this is just his speech during the war, where he is able to, I would say, blitz all of the division that Kakashi was, almost all of the division ninjas that Kakashi was commander of, that he was with. Him and Haku was able to blitz them, of course, because they're farther to compared to Zabuza. He was able to blitz them and take them out really easily, and basically he was able to quite literally outsmart Kakashi in a way, because Kakashi tried to take Zabuza out, and he I guess Haku got in the way, but Zabuza, as Edo Tensei, was able to catch Kakashi off guard here during the war. Now, that's all I got for you. I never really watched too much of the fight between Zabuza and Haku in that division, because it was not really a contest. Like, like, Zabuza lost, like, instantly, like that. Like right after that, Kakashi figured out a way to beat him, whatever. But most of his feats are from part 1. Zabuza is a strong ninja in his own right. I wouldn't put him on Kisame level, but definitely he could have been a Kage of the Mist Village. But I just wanted to make this video about Zabuza because, Zabuza is one of my favorite characters from the series, and even though he's not that strong, I just wanted to make a video about him. I figured it would be fun. So, if you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll gladly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all guys next time.